All right, what's up, guys? Step 6 now, okay? Step 6 is your plan for the day. Very, very important. Very important, especially if you're doing some other business besides going to work. If you work a 9 to 5, like I used to, I remember I would just go into work and I would have some sort of a plan. I'd want to hit $100 a day or something like that, or close 10 sales, whatever the case is. But it's especially important if you're working a business outside of your job. All right. So if you work 9 to 5, and then when you get home, you want to establish in the morning what you're going to be doing for the next 2 to 3 hours to progress yourself to where you could eventually quit your job. So the plan is key. And what I usually do is I break it down into like 3 things, 2 to 3 things. Keep it real simple. That's one of the biggest lessons I learned in life, is that the simpler things are, the more I tend to accomplish them, and the more other people can accomplish them as well. So don't write a list of 8 to 10 things that you need to do. Okay, just don't do that, because if you don't accomplish all those things, you're going to start beating yourself up for it. Okay, so what you want to do is do 2 to 3 things. Like, I'll tell you mine. And mine is based off of Empower Network in the business I'm working right now. Is I blog. Blog once a day. That's minimum, right? Which is changing now because I'm blogging a lot more. Blog, market, read and listen to audios. 3 things every day. Now, if I want to get more detailed, I'll get more detailed. I'll go into my plan and go, okay, what am I going to blog about? A lot of my blogs are about my videos that I create. So boom, that's easy. What am I marketing? Okay, I'm going to do Craigslist a little bit. I'm going to do some paid advertising. Right now I'm doing a lot of free advertising. So I'm going to make my marketing is my videos, and helping people. And, if people want to join the team and, change their lives financially and things like that, then they will. And then I'll listen to some audios, which in Empower Network, they have what's called the inner circle, and they have awesome audios because those guys are making a ton of money. They are where I want to be and want my team and people around me to be. So I'm going to listen to them, right? If you want to be like somebody, all you have to do is copy what they do. People do that. And, don't think you're being a biter or, you're not being creative. Do not reinvent the wheel, guys, especially if you're working another business. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. You can get creative, but don't reinvent the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at all these cable companies, right? I used to work at Bright House. All these cable companies, they're all the same thing. They just have little tweaks, little creative tweaks. They're all the same. They provide the same service. When HD TVs first came out, the first one was like, oh, and then everybody copied it all over the place. So don't reinvent the wheel. And that's what I do daily is I listen to an audio for like 30 minutes or while I'm driving or something like that. And it'll mold my mindset into hearing successful people, because I'm a successful person. So you are who you hang with, who you hear a majority of the day. And then I'll read. I'll read 10 pages of a book. I got this awesome book right here. You won't believe I got this at the dollar store for $1. Harmonic Wealth by James Arthur Ray. I had no idea that this book was going to be as amazing as it was. I'm on page, I'm not too far now. I think I'm on page like 50 or 60 or something. Thank you, man. 50 or 60 or something like that. And amazing book. I got it for $1 at the dollar store. It's just crazy. But that's my plan. Blog, market, audio, read, right? That's for my business, and the beautiful thing about the business that I'm in is that it doesn't take 8 hours. It takes 2 to 3 hours. And then I spend a lot of my other time researching things, and that's just who I am. I like to research and stuff like that. So with your plan throughout your day, let's say you have a job and, you want to be better at your job. Then you're going to plan out what you're going to do at your job. If it's you have to get 2 sales an hour, 20 sales a day to get to where you financially want to be, or to where you can get your raise and your promotion or whatever it is you're aiming for. You know, if you really love your job. If you don't love your job and you're aiming for that shit, cut that shit out. You know, don't plan for a raise. If you don't love your job, do not plan for a raise. I'm telling you that. Listen to me on that shit, okay? Do not plan to get better at your job and move up if you don't love your job. There's things out there you can be doing, planning towards, that will drastically change your life for what you want to do, and you become your own boss. That's just, you know, my 2 cents on that. But plan it out. Plan it out. Make it simple. 2 to 3 steps. That's it. Nothing more. If you want to get more detailed in those 2 to 3 steps, by all means. The more detailed they are, the better. But as long as you have the 2 to 3 steps, you're going to spend X amount of time on this, X amount of time on that, X amount of time on step 3, then you are going to accomplish things. Let's say I want to blog 3 times a day. So my step 1 is blog. But if I blog only once, I did step 1. If I want to market and I want to use, you know, Craigslist and CPC broker and whatever it is, and I want to make 20 videos. If I only do Craigslist, I market it because I plan that. You know, if I want to listen to an audio or read a book and I only, you know, listen to 5 minutes and read 2 pages, I did it. I did it. It's still an accomplishment in your brain, which will only grow and grow throughout time. So that's step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's step 6. So there's 2 steps left. Yeah, 2 steps left, and well, actually 3 steps because I throw in an extra step that, you know, I like to do. But you know, you got that. And that's your morning ritual. So we're going to move on to step 7 now, and just click the video and we're almost done, guys.